There's so many things I want to tell y'all. Gosh, so much I want to say. But I can't. I guess you just gotta wait.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard's ex-husband, Ryan Anderson, just shook things up with a TikTok live that has everyone talking. In the stream, he teased the idea of writing a tell-all book or launching a podcast, because in case anyone forgot, he never signed an NDA. That means he's free to spill all the tea, and according to him, there's a lot to say. He made it clear he's ready to share his side of the story about his whirlwind relationship with Gypsy, the messy road to their divorce, and everything that went down behind the scenes. And let's be real, given how wild their short-lived marriage was, this could get very interesting. And y'all know this is about to be messy, like popcorn in a front row seat kind of messy. So if you don't want to miss a single drop of this tea, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications, because trust me, you'll want to be the first to hear when Ryan starts talking.
No, I'm not adding that. No, y'all crazy. No, I just saw some ad. No. Write a book. Oh, look at me blowing a bubble. I have thought about it. Like I said, I did a video where I talked about it, possibility of it. You know, I just don't know if anybody read it. Like, all right, let's do a poll. If I actually did write a book, tell all, would y'all read it? Red, yes, blue, no. Like, and guys, I'd be honest in it. Like, that's one thing about me, guys, is I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm genuine. I'm honest. Until it like it is.
Ryan Anderson and his perfectly timed TikTok lives. Like, is this man on Lifetime's payroll, or does he just have an internal alarm that goes off every time Gypsy Rose makes headlines? Because tell me why. The moment another trailer for her Lifetime show dropped, Ryan popped up live, again. And funny enough, this isn't even the first time. Last time a new promo dropped, boom, there he was, going live like clockwork. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if his contract literally says, must stir the pot whenever Gypsy is trending. Now, let's talk about the whole I might expose Gypsy act, because be so serious. Every time he speaks out, it's just enough to get people talking, but never enough to actually drop anything major. It's giving attention-seeking, it's giving keep watching the show, and it's giving Lifetime marketing team give this man a raise. Even during his live, he kept asking people if he should watch the show or not, as if we don't already know he's fully tuned in with popcorn in hand.
Listen, I want to like Ryan, aka Amber J's Ryans. But at this point, I'm just so torn. Part of me feels bad for the dude because he's been so narcissistically abused and conditioned. Probably not even just by Gypsy, but probably like by his mama or somebody. This started at a young age. It's a deep-rooted issue. So one half of me feels bad for him, and the other half of me is like, dude, can you just get mad? And if you're not like me and you don't get mad, can you just, like, move on? You get two choices here. You either get to be the humble guy that says, you know what, I'm not even mad. It is what it is. Or you get to be the mad guy that says, that stupid son of... You know what I'm saying?
But let's entertain the idea that this isn't some behind-the-scenes PR stunt. What if Ryan genuinely wants to tell his side of the story? Would we actually support him if he dropped a podcast or wrote a book? For me, it's like a 70-30th split. 70% being, yeah, go ahead, tell your truth, and 30% being, do we really need another version of this story? Because, let's be real, the man was dragged through the mud. Gypsy accused him of abuse, his reputation took a hit, and if he feels like he needs to clear his name, I get it. A book could give people a deeper look into what their relationship was actually like beyond what's been reported, or at least his version of events. And honestly, that might be interesting, if not just for the tea. But let's keep it real. Whether he's doing this for clout, cash, or just pure pettiness, Ryan Anderson is staying booked and busy in the Gypsy Rose cinematic universe. And honestly, who's going to tell him that if he wants to go full reality star mode, at least give us a good plot twist? Because right now, this is looking like the most obvious PR rollout in history. But hey, if you made it this far, drop a like on this video because unlike Ryan, I don't have a Lifetime check keeping me afloat.
So much stuff happened, like, behind the scenes. Like, that's the thing, guys. When you watch a show, y'all gotta remember, stuff happens behind the scenes as well. you know, a lot of stuff that's happened that I don't discuss. And New York bestseller, I don't know about that. I mean, that's flattering. I don't know about that one. The Gypsies book become an all-time best New York Times bestseller. Does anybody know? And no, I've never signed an NDA. So go on with that NDA mess. I never signed an NDA, guys. I can say whatever I want, whenever I want. Now, there's certain things you can't say, like just due to like the show or whatnot, but I wouldn't do that. I respect that. So make a podcast instead. That's cool. Would y'all listen? Let me ask you this. If I did a podcast, would y'all listen every week? Like a weekly podcast? Would you listen to me talk about a podcast? Red, yes. Blue, no. Could y'all handle me talking every week about whatever? Podcast would be a cool thing. I did like doing the VOW files with that, and I love Talk is Jericho. God, I wish I could go back on Talk is Jericho. Hey, Chris, you out there? You want to hit me up again? Hit me up. You're my dude, so you're my friend. Yes, I would get on your show again. But you'd have to come to Lake Charles.
On one hand, Ryan has a point. The media's been running wild with Gypsy's version of events, and if he feels like there are misconceptions about their marriage, this book could be his shot at setting the record straight. Plus, let's be real, putting his emotions into writing might actually help him move forward. Processing a failed marriage in public isn't ideal, but hey, maybe it's therapeutic. And given how obsessed the internet is with Gypsy's life post-prison, there's definitely an audience for whatever tea he's ready to spill. But here's where things get dicey. Gypsy has moved on, like, officially. No kids, no lingering ties, and she's already in a new relationship. So why is Ryan still here talking about her? At what point does it stop being about his side of the story and start looking like an obsession? The last thing he needs is for people to start thinking he's clout chasing or trying to profit off Gypsy's name. Because let's be real, once that narrative sticks, it's game over. But hey, maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe Ryan's just journaling with extra steps. Either way, I need to know what y'all think. Should he drop it and move on? Or are we here for the drama? Sound off in the comments because I know y'all got opinions.
I'm just letting a friend of a friend know that I had a great FaceTime with my Pookie last night. I mean, what the hell? I got promoted. Rans will only not wear a basketball jersey if I tell him not to, okay? I'd be the only one to tell him no. And he'd be the only one to listen to me. Because why the hell would you listen to me? I don't know. Ranch. I let Pookie do what he wants, okay? He wants to wear a basketball jersey, he wear basketball. If he trashes hockey jerseys, I'm going to come in there and... I was getting a little angry right there with your Ryans. Okay, I'm back. It's fine. I still really like you, okay? All right?